Hey Santa Cruz homeowners, wondering how long your water heater will really last in this coastal climate? Whether it's tank or tankless, today we're breaking down lifespan expectations, local climate impact, and how to spot early signs of failure. Straight from the experience of trusted local pros like Anytime Plumbing. Across the US, traditional tank water heaters usually last 8 to 12 years, while tankless units can push 15 to 20 years if maintained properly. But here's the catch. Santa Cruz's coastal conditions mean more humidity, salt in the air, and even harder water depending on where you live. That can reduce lifespan unless you're proactive about care. In Santa Cruz, fog and salty air accelerate corrosion, especially on water heater tanks and external plumbing. Homes closer to the coast, like in Capitola or Pleasure Point, tend to experience faster rusting, especially if the heater is in a garage or outdoor enclosure. Local plumbers like Anytime Plumbing frequently service water heaters that fail earlier than average due to rusted tanks, failing anode rods, and mineral buildup. They also see sediment issues more often in areas with harder water, like the inland zones near Scotts Valley, which adds strain to heating elements. So what's better in this environment, tank or tankless? Tank water heaters are more vulnerable to corrosion and sediment buildup. You're looking at 8 to 10 years in Santa Cruz without regular maintenance. Tankless systems last longer, up to 20 years, but they need annual flushing to remove scale, especially if your water is hard. Anytime Plumbing installs both types and stresses the importance of location and venting. For example, placing tankless units indoors or in well-ventilated utility rooms to avoid coastal moisture exposure. To get the most out of your unit in Santa Cruz's climate, local companies like Anytime Plumbing offer preventive maintenance plans, which are worth considering to keep your system running longer, especially in coastal zones. So how long do water heaters last in Santa Cruz? Short answer, less than the national average if you ignore maintenance, but just as long or longer if you stay ahead of issues. If you're unsure about your current unit, get a local inspection, and be sure it's done by someone who understands coastal plumbing challenges. Hit like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.